Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing today? Welcome to this week's tarot card reading. Um, there's tarot card Puppy Banjo scratching away. Anyway, how's it going? He already has his treats. Usually I like to give him his treats, and right before I start the video, because then he'll be eating his treats and have a good intro tarot card video reading and drawing um, introduction. But it's 9:05 p.m. I gave Benja his treats like 10 minutes ago. He already ate them. He had a little chicken treat and two little peanut butter treats. I kind of give him a lot on Sundays and tarot card reading days. Anyway, how's it going? Um, I was gonna say another day, another dollar, but I usually don't say that in my tarot card videos. Anyway, um, yeah, Dragon Tarot. Um, another week this week here in the corner of my room. Um, if you're wondering about my makeup look, which I'm assuming probably by now you're not, but if you're wondering the inspiration, I said, you know what, I want to wear these glasses today. So obviously minimum makeup, right? And so I said, I guess I'll be dramatic with the lip and put it on the dramatic lip. It's a lip stain, lip satin type stuff. I accidentally messed up right here at the corner. So I put my blush over there. I said to myself, I could use one of those makeup remover wipes. And it looked like this with a makeup remover wipe, and then do all that, and then put my lipstick back on, and then after I make the video, get another makeup remover wipe and do this whole process again, or I could just go with it. So I put my blush on there. And just went with it. So I hope you don't mind. I hope it doesn't bother you. It doesn't really bother me. I have dry skin, so this all this non-powder makeup products I really like. It's not a problem or issue. So anyway, with that being said and explained, yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Kimmy just said she's not going to come over today, but I wasn't really expecting her to stop on by for us to hang out. Chelsea has to work at 1:30. It's a big deal. For some reason, Tracy's 4-hour shifts at Michael's happen to take a lot of the day. Anyway, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. So next topic. But give attention where attention is due. Speaking of which, I have my, it's a rainbow trout. A dog. It's technically a dog toy. It technically is. I saw it at Home Goods. And I said they had it in the front instead of in the dog section. And I thought, oh my god, how cute! I just have to have this. I feel like I'm at a carnival or rodeo or something, where they have those games that you win, theme park, and you win a prize. Anyway, they have this is rainbow trout. It's you can't really tell. What does it say? Pet Lou, Lou. In blue and red. You can't really tell. And Banjo's really good at knowing which toys are his, in the sense that he can like play with them, try to get the squeaky part out of the toy, and just kind of be a little bit more, I don't know, dog playing with toys with them. He seems to know the difference, but Gypsy does not. Gypsy sees this and she thinks it's for her. But anyway, It is a dog toy. I did get it at Home Goods, but I like to use it for my back, my low back. It has some back problems, some back issues, and honestly, I think it's stress. So usually, you hear about stress and back issues. It's like your upper back, right? Maybe your thoracic spine, your mine's in my lumbar spine. Um, and it's mainly just like with sitting. If I sit a long time, whether it's in a chair or like just sitting like cross-legged on the floor, my lower back will start to hurt. I can still do activities. I can, it's nothing. It's not debilitating. I know a lot of people who have back pain issues. It can be very debilitating. Mine's not that way. That's why I think it's stress. It feels better when I do yoga. When I'm done with yoga, I don't have any back pain at all. So okay, now I can sit. I did a little bit of yoga, a little low lunges. I think lizard pose or a winged dragon, depending on if you're like yin yoga or something else. But yeah, honestly, I think it's stress, and I put this with my back when I sleep, and it feels a lot better. Obviously, there could be better solutions, seeing as I'm a married woman and all that. But right now, I have this rainbow trout here, and it's really comfortable for my back. So if you hear a little dog toy noise, it's just this fish right here, which I named, but then I forgot. Okay, so anyway, it's a little cloudy, cloud cover this morning here in San Antonio, Texas. Obviously, we don't mind it being in the middle of summer, at the tail end of summer, meaning it's hot. It only gets hotter. So a little cloud cover in the morning. It's not going to be something I'm going to complain about. But yeah, we got this Dragon Tarot. I have stress low back issues, which are present when sitting. I paint on here. Oh, you want to see my paint on there? So I got this one, a little Mangonada. Can you not tell? Mangonada skull. I did this background. You can't really tell. I did this background like in 2021. This is one of my canvases I had a while ago. I started painting a neuron. It's the dendrite, the synapse, and the axon, myelin sheath, something like that. And yeah, these are just decorations. So I said, you know what, I think I'm done. We'll see. Oops. And then I have this one I really like. A cute little skull. It's got a butterfly here, if you can't tell. And the bottom wings of the butterfly are like the Dumbo ears, the smart ears. Yeah. I can't really put it close. Oh, there we go. And yeah. And then I got this one. I don't know. It's a skeleton. It's almost like I think Snow White, or no, Sleeping Beauty. It's a mix between Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. Snow White right here, and then this right here. I think maybe it could be the hair. Maybe it could be an anaconda. They have yellow anacondas at St. Antonio Seal. So. And this background, this canvas, I didn't do in 2021. I think I did probably maybe last year. So those are the paintings I got right now. in case you're wondering. So yeah, I guess we can go ahead and get started. My sketchbook and drawing. I decided today, I have not been studying my tarot cards as much as I did the other day or the other week, this past week, not last week, but 2 weeks ago, I guess. So, this is going to be a Page of Wands kind of, not traveling, but I'm going to be learning these cards, and you're going to be here with me as I learn them. But with that being said, I was thinking about doing the mix between the Major Arcana deck and the Minor Arcana deck. Instead of having them two separate cards. So I'm going to take a sip of coffee, and I guess we'll go ahead and get started. I have a candle going. It's Sicilian lemon, a nice citrus lemony scent. I know I said it's fall, and I'm ready for fall, and I got fall makeup. I mean, not technically, but kind of. But I got a citrus lemon scent going on. Is there a citrus scent for fall? Let me know. Or don't. It's fine. I won't take it personal as considering I'm not part of the conversation, but you know, other people might wonder. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee, and then I guess I'll go ahead and start shuffling these cards. Tarot card Puppy Banjo seems to be in his nap phase, so I guess we're ready. 1 second. My big cup of coffee. All right, let's just say relax and rest in between. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Any specific questions or something? Is again something that I would probably ask if you feel like sharing, being a tarot card client. I guess I'll just flip a card over and go from there, since things are what they are. Okay. I kind of want to do the spread that they have in the book. But maybe I'll save it for next week if I'm so here. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do the 7-card spread. Since this is a practicing learning tarot card reading this week with this Dragon Tarot. So yeah. The Fool. I really like this card. I think it looks really cool. I like the disco dance floor. It's black and white. The it got a little dragon head. This card is very different than the full cards we've kind of been seeing with the cat and dog tarot. Um, okay, I'm sorry. My family's having a group chat. I'll probably be going over to Kimmy's on Tuesday. Anyway, so I really like this card because of the disco floor and the little vest here that the dragon is wearing. And there's an archway of the sparkly stars in space. And I think it's interesting symbolism for dragons. For a dragon to see the universe like this, I think is probably is the opposite meaning of maybe humans on Earth seeing the universe like this. There's a little dragon head, and of course the little bubbles is nice. There's a dice here. There's 2 dice, I guess. And a harp. I'm trying to remember the description and I'll practice it now. There is some Greek Oedipus or Aurelius, some Greek mythology. I'm not sure if he's a Greek god, but I mean, obviously he is. I mean, what if you're in Greek mythology and you're talking about all that, I think they're all gods, right? But anyway, some Greek god, I guess I'll say. I'll look it up in the book. It says in the book, but again, I'm practicing. Really liked the music. Played a lot of music, and his wife was in the underworld, so he went into the underworld to go get her, and that's what he's famous for. Which is this little harp here. Which is very interesting for the Fool. The Fool is the first card in the Major Arcana deck, which we have here as kind of a theme. And if I've been your tarot card reader, then you probably know I really like this card, the Fool card. I think it's very positive, especially upright. So, so far so good. We have a very positive spread. The dice represent chance. And there's a little spoke here with the dragon head. So I'm going to go ahead and read the description. See how much I got right. Okay, the Fool, a black and white checkered floor, represents the light and darkness of our lives. So like yin yang. The 4 aces of the 4 elements in these cards, which represent new beginnings. Right here. They use a lot of the traditional cards in this Dragon Tarot, instead of saying like going with an element of like fire. I mean, obviously the imagery there is fire, water, and coins and stuff, but they use the suits. So the suit of coins, in ordinary, I call it traditional deck, it's the diamonds instead of the earth element. The swords is shown as the spades, which is the air element. The wands is the clubs, which is the fire element, and the cups is the hearts. So new beginnings, symbolized by the a diamond, spade, club, and hearts of the traditional card deck. Oh, a jester's head, I guess is what this is. To symbolize the humor we all need in life. Yeah. I didn't realize it was a jester. But it makes sense, the Fool card. I should have remembered that. On the floor, a harp with which Orpheus made his descent into the underworld. And then the die represents chance. There's a die on the floor and a die that the dragon is holding. So, New Beginnings, kind of very similar to the other Crow, Cat, and Dog Fool Tarot card, Major Arcana deck. So yeah, a new chapter opening, originality, and eccentricity. And as far as these little symbols, I don't really know. I'm gonna have to look it up on the internet. Anyway, yeah. So there's that. Obviously, I'm gonna have my own meaning, but again, I'm learning, practicing. Let's go on from there. Very good beginning. A lot of the, again, I guess a lot of this light and dark, right? I guess when you have faith, whether it be in a new journey, a new experience, a new chapter of your life, it's important maybe to recognize the the light and dark of things, the I don't necessarily want to say good and bad, but the lightness of things and the heaviness of things, maybe. You know, when things can be heavy when there's like maybe a traumatic event, violence and stuff like that. But things can also be heavy when with good things too. So yeah, maybe that can be represented with this universe, space, starry night, and the bubbles here. But yeah, the Fool's a great card to get. Tracy just sent me her work schedule, so there's that. Anyway, so yeah. A vibrant green dragon. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll go ahead and continue. This is going to be kind of a long tarot card reading, but we'll see. It's getting hot in my room again. Just go ahead and put my hair. I've got the in here. Okay. I'm glad y'all aren't in a rush. Alright, let's go see what our past card is. What is this one? Oh, the Hanging Dragon. So this is very interesting. Another Major Arcana deck card for our past tarot card. This is one of, I think, the only card, as far as I know, that has the moon and the sun in the same card. The sun is usually depicted in the suit of wands, and the moon is shown in the suit of cups. So here, this Hanged Dragon, which looks very graceful, right? From the tree there. Has both the sun and the moon, so this theme of light and dark is continued with this Major Arcana deck card for our past. There's a little shield here, and I don't know if you can tell, there's like little skeletons over here. So I'm going to go ahead and read the description. I think I got this card once, but I'm going to have to read the description again because I don't remember anything about it. But y'all know I liked the Hanged Man card. The Hanging Dragon, sorry. It's the tree of life. Okay, that's where the dragon is hanging from. So in the short term, the short meaning, not the short term, the short meaning of this major arcana deck is delay, the suspended activity, a period of delay. Um, there's not much description about what this is here, so I'm going to have to continue to do these tarot card readings of the major arcana deck so I can have a description and meaning for that. I think it's kind of important, and again, I think it's indicative of this dragon tarot is, I think, a bit more for experienced tarot card readers. But y'all know, this cat and dog and crow tarot have been definitely trying to extract all the meanings we we can find with each card. So this is the Tree of Life. We have the Sun and the Moon here, and this dragon is suspended in what seems like a state of sleep. And these little skeletons there are the bones of the mortals who tried to eat the fruit from this tree of life but failed. There's the shield there, which is Arthur as a relic. Almost as if it were a prize relic. So yeah, in the past, we have some sort of suspended in, activity and period of delay. I think that's very interesting. The Hanged Dragon is guarding this tree of life. Um, the dragon is the knight, or the one who should be most appropriate to have some sort of shield, right? Whatever the shield represents, I think maybe this prize relic, this dragon is saying that not only is no match, but yeah, this dragon is the fighter here. So of course in the Dragon Tarot we have this, I guess, this mythical dragon as to be respected and stuff like that, and mortals being the I guess the I don't want to say adversary, but the mortals being something. Um, Feel free to chime in if you feel like doing so. Like I said, this I'm learning this deck right now, and y'all are here with me. This is gonna be probably a long tarot card reading, but that's okay. I don't really have much to do. I hope you're not offended about this mortals being the, I guess, for lack of a better word, the bad guy here in this Dragon Tarot. With that being said, I'm going to read the description so maybe I'll have a better understanding, maybe feel a little bit better about it, maybe not quite so defensive of the mortals that is depicted in this Dragon Tarot. Okay, so here's the Dragon Tarot right here. I'm just going to read it really quick. The Dragon Tarot, enter the magical and mysterious world of the dragon as you're led through a realm of different dimensions on a fantastic journey. The dragon represents fulfillment of centuries of research into symbolism by mystics from the world over, bringing together the stories of myth and magic from cultures as diverse as ancient Babylon, Egypt, and imperial China to the legends of King Arthur, St. George, and Siegfried. So very mythical. So I hope you're not getting too offended about this kind of treatment of mortals. But I guess that's again what the dragon represents. Um, so this hanged dragon, I really like this card. One, because the sun and the moon is in there, and two, I liked the hangman that in the cat and crow and dog tarots usually represents a difficulty, a discipline, and stuff like that. But a bit of vulnerability too, right? Um, so here, the vulnerability, I guess, is the dragon sleeping, but yeah, it's the tree of life, and the dragon is protecting the fruits of the tree of life. And I guess mocking this, there's always something to learn, and you're not going to get as a mortal, you're not going to get a shortcut to learning, I guess. So yeah, let's see what our present card is. The King of Coins reversed. This is very interesting, especially next to the Hanging Dragon. The King of Coins is work, career. One thing that I really like about these, the Dragon Tarot Minor Arcana deck is there's not much blurred lines of what things could mean. This is this category in this box, and that's what it is. You want to talk about this, you're talking about this. You want to talk about that, you're talking about that. So this King of Coins, the coin seed represents your work and career, and that's it. This King of Coins, this little dragon with the crown and all the jewels. What do you call them? He's got a necklace and not a serpent, something in his hands. Upright represents a man at the top of his career and profession, his trade. Reversed, there could be a question about it. What the question could be, I'm wondering. So I think so far, I think it's really interesting. We have this full Major Arcana deck, beginning of a journey, which is ready to learn, ready to accept this light and dark of life, and completely opposite of this ignorance is bliss type of situation. You have the Hanging Dragon, which I think represents no shortcuts in learning, and maybe that experience could be a very useful teacher. So to have this King of Coins reversed, it could be a work where it could be a person at the top of their trade and profession, and that's not in question, but there could be another question about it. Or it could be whether somebody who appears to be at the top of their trade or profession is just in appearances. Maybe there's a lot more going on. Like I said, this Dragon Tarot, it leaves a lot to the tarot card reader. On how to read the card. So I think it's very interesting. We get this reversed King of Coins. I don't want to automatically put a negative, a completely negative view with this King of Coins here. So as far as questioning, maybe this is philosophical, right? Maybe somebody sees themselves, or you see yourself as somebody at the top of their trade and profession, career, but maybe you're wondering about it. Maybe there's more you can learn. Maybe you think that uh, uh, there might be something hidden, um, there might be something missing, there might be something where this may just mean that taking initiative for things, um, which may mean you're treated in a certain way that's not an upright king of coins, but in order to be at the top of your profession and trade. I don't know. But like I said, as your tarot card reader, I hate to put this as a completely negative. So as far as this fool and this hanged man, I think this reverse king of coins doesn't necessarily mean the complete opposite, like in the cat and crow tarots, especially with the king and queens of the minor arcana deck. Um, is what I'm trying to say, but we'll see. I may change my mind. We gotta get all these other cards. Um, so yeah, let's see what our hidden influences. The Eight of Cups, upright. I think what my inclination of the reverse king of coins is correct. This Eight of Cups, which is very pleasant color scheme, and dragon, right? This Eight of Cups is the need to see things at a deeper level, um, which is great considering the cards that we have right here. Um, yeah, so that's our hidden influence, the need to see things at a deeper level. Um, so yeah, let's see what our obstacle is. Oh, the sun. This is a great card. Again, we see the light and dark with the yin yang. Um, a very pleasant card. Got the sunflowers, got some pyramids. It looks like we've got daisies, the zodiac, astrological chart. Um, and some sort of like coliseum or something. I don't know. I'm gonna. It's getting to the end of the video, so I'll see y'all in part 2. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. 1 second. Okay, so I'll see y'all in part 2, but I'm gonna continue reading because it stops at the 38 minutes and 48 seconds. I don't know why. Anyway. Ooh, a red fire dragon. Isn't that nice? Obviously very interesting above the Fool card. Both major arcana deck cards.